What's up guys, Atlas Theory here. I just wanted to welcome you into the Starvlog. Now this is going to be a video in 3 parts. My co-host ShaddixOne and I are going to sit down and take you guys through really the history of the Starvlog, what this project is, also our Star Atlas impact experience, and then lastly we will go through what we think the future will be like for both impact as well as this Starvlog project. So I hope you guys enjoy. As always, we want this to be community driven, so leave any feedback you guys have for us and we'll take that with us into the future. Enjoy, guys. Alright guys, today I have ShaddixOne with me. We're going to go over the story of the Starvlog. Shaddix, we met in person for the first time in 2022. Do you want to give us like a little bit of rundown of that whole vlogging situation?
I think I can, yes. Yeah, well, first of all, we were like really hyped to get into the first official gathering of Star Atlas community members and team members, which was really cool. Like to meet everyone for the first time, it's quite a special experience. Even meeting you for the first time, like, oh, Atlas Theory, I know him from YouTube. This is the guy that everyone knows, you know, that introduces a lot of people to the ecosystem. So yeah, it was cool to meet you and everyone.
It was awesome meeting you, and we kind of like not officially started what would become the Starvlog by just like me bringing a camera, you know, and you and I teaming up and creating this vlog together that you guys can see, also documenting like the first Star Atlas tattoo, which was awesome. I have in my possession the first shirt signed by everyone at the very first Star Atlas meetup. And so like as we're creating the Starvlog concept, I'm like, maybe this somehow, like, I don't know if it's a DAO, I don't know what it is, but maybe we have items that we like protect from over the years, and that shirt could be one of those first items to whoever contributes, you know, to the growing, I guess, IRL documentation of Star Atlas events, maybe is like an easier way to say the Starvlog. That's what that is. But yeah, it's kind of started in 2022. We didn't mean to start it, and we brought it back this year because we both, I remember speaking to you, we both missed the 2023 breakpoint. Never again. So that's why we started this, and we have some amazing sponsors that actually, and even just community members that jumped on this year and helped us fund our trip. Do you want to give us a little insight on that?
I want to, yes, but just give me a quick second. Okay guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
See it?
Oh, yes. Let's go.
Super Phoenix DAO with Craig at the helm. I was overwhelmed by all of the sponsors and how they put the trust into us, just giving us money, letting us do our thing. Yeah, I mean, Super Phoenix DAO, there was Puri, there was the Hologram News Network, and there was the Galia Merchants.
I hope we do them justice through this video. Definitely evolved in style from what I was originally considering, but like, let's rewind a bit. So we have this concept, we throw it over to Archetype, and we're like, look, we need some kind of image for this, right? He whips up something, we post it on X, and almost immediately people start to jump in. I think it was like Super Phoenix DAO, like boom, there was like 1/3 of our goal, like right there. And then we spoke, I believe it was that day or at least that week, on the Atlas Brew, which was like the community focused one. and we got some people donating Atlas. I believe there was maybe some Polis, like a data cube from the Super Phoenix DAO, like just some awesome like Star Atlas assets, and it just really like reinforced the backing that the Star Atlas community has for a lot of the projects that happen within the ecosystem. Thanks again, guys, to all the sponsors. In fact, let's go ahead and play one of their commercials right now. All right, welcome back again, guys. Thanks for all the support to all the sponsors. It's Breakpoint 2024. It's happening in Singapore. We get there, we have some cool experiences, share some, drinks, conversations. It's cool to see everybody share their perspective and vision on Star Atlas. And the things that they're building individually. Now let's go into like the gamer village. Part of the Starvlog concept was we hoped to get some live streams going, and we did, I think, more successfully in the gamers village than we did in the Star Atlas Impact Summit. Although we did get a live stream both days. I have a funny story about the second one, but let's dive into like the first one. We set it up and we walked around.
What's going on, chat? It's Dominic Vane here. We're here at Gamer Village. Show them the booth.
Oh, there. Look at this thing.
Boom,
TV.
Boom, look at all the people.
We're looking good.
Very
we got
excited to be
6
here.
screens.
So today is just Gamer Village. So this is what you're seeing right here is just Gamer Village. So people are going to be coming to our booth and people are going to be playing our games and stuff like that. But tomorrow, the Impact Summit. Everybody needs to be watching tomorrow, Impact Summit. You're not going to want to miss it. That's for damn sure.
Nice.
Break from Super Phoenix.
Oh yeah. How's it going? Santi. What's up? So, yeah, there's a lot of games. We have portals over here.
I know some of them. I'm not invested into anything but Star Atlas, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neon Heroes, Genopads, Aurori, Portals, I heard of most of them for sure.
Nice.
Galia Merchants, go check them out. Little shout out to our big sponsors.
Yes.
Which is Fury,
Yeah.
which is Hologram News Network, Galia Merchants, and Super Phoenix DAO.
Yes. Boom. Right there. Yeah,
Without
guys.
these guys, we couldn't be here, and all the donations, even small donations, thanks for that.
Yeah, seriously.
We couldn't be here without you, so.
Feels good to be back, dude. What was your impressions of the gamers village?
Well, at first it was, even though it is decently big, I was a bit disappointed that the games were just like pushed into this corner, and like Solana let them do their thing. Like, sure, it makes sense, right? If you think about it, that there's this gamer village where you can try out games, they can showcase their stuff, you can engage with the people who come by to your booth and everything. But still, it felt like a lot of the games were like, yeah, you do your thing over here, and we here at the Solana main stage, we do more serious stuff. Like, that's how I perceived it a bit. Like, I don't want to, don't want to be controversial about it. I'm sure everyone has a plan for this. Like, I'm sure the Solana Foundation, they have some smart guys in there. They know what they're doing. But that's how I perceived it in these days.
No, I agree with you. I do think that the game seemed kind of pushed into the back. Yeah, I did see some games that I play and that I love, and I'm glad Star Atlas had the space that it did. It was really cool to see people jump on and play and be like, wow, like this has come such a long way, or I had no idea this was like, you know, so big. Yeah, so it was cool to walk around, talk to the different projects, but of course we're there for the next day, which is the Star Atlas Summit. This is this is something we kind of been waiting for forever, like the first IRL like Star Atlas Con, right? Of sorts. So we had a stage, we had a guild area, we had a common area. We were serving Dark Core Roasters coffee, you know, the Star Atlas coffee brand. So much going on. And the Surge tournament, who can forget that? That was right in the middle.
Even like doing the interviews, it was a lot of fun. Just, you know, the two of us walking around. Yeah. I had my iPad with some questions on there. You had the camera and everything. So we just, whenever there was a team member or a community member that we felt like, okay, we could get something out of them, just approaching them, hey, do you have a second? And we pulled them out and we just interviewed them right there at the summit.
No, that was awesome. And the thing I really liked is out of all your questions, no matter who we interviewed, we did have one consistent question. And that was about the Star Atlas community. So let's show their answers now.
I mean, community is one of the pillars of Star Atlas, I would say, and you you not only hear it from me, you also heard it from Michael Wagner on stage. Like he mentioned community a couple of times. So I think community is one of the core pillars, and it's what is going to help us build the vision ultimately. And again, you guys are going to own the game at the end of the day. So we're building this for you, for me as well. Like I'm also a policyholder, so I'm building this for me as well. But community is definitely one of the pillars, and we want more community members, we want more developers, we want people to build stuff like you're building, and just welcome everyone. And we're about to get, I think, more gamers on board, which is something that I'm looking forward to. But get them on board, get them to build on Star Atlas, and we'll be successful for sure.
I would say, like, I play Star Atlas, but the majority of my time is spending it with the community. And I think, like, without that, and just the game itself, I don't know if I would spend so much time, like, with Star Atlas and doing everything that I've been doing. I mean, majority of my time is community and building, and it's family, man. Like, it's like, yeah, you get to play this cool AAA game, but you get to play it with your family, and you get to talk about it with your friends, and it's huge, yeah.
Man, I think it's, community is important I feel like in any endeavor in life, right? But even more so in Star Atlas, because it's truly decentralized, community-centric, where if the governance is going to be run by the community one day, like the quality of the community matters, right? So it's like you don't want to attract just entrepreneurs, right? Because then everybody's going to just be trying to make money. You know, it's like as I'm drinking like a Dark Roasters coffee, I'm enjoying this. Like, yeah, they created a business here, but they did it because they enjoy coffee and they want to share that experience with others. Here I am enjoying that experience, right? So it's fun, you know, and a lot of different perspectives like that. Like I make music because I enjoy it, you know. I love the music's kind of been that thing for me to lean on throughout life when I feel like I don't have anybody to talk to, or just chill in my room and put on some music, and then I'm like, yeah, I can make that now with AI. I write the lyrics, I use AI to generate it, and it's like coming out really good. I'm like, man, maybe I should share that with the rest of the community. So it's just like a lot of different perspectives, and that's what makes the community so cool and diverse, you know, because it's like there's no one type of person or project, so it's like a little bit of something for everybody. And I love that, man. So moving forward, like that's the type of metaverse I want to be in. It's like a more of a melting pot, right? It's not just like one cultural specific, you know, type of person or genre or whatever. So super important, man. Community is super important.
Yeah, community is everything. Everything. No, I mean, I was on stage literally saying like, the two things we're focusing on is one, building a foundation of our own services and tools to streamline our whole ship crafting, and the second is growing the pie, right? The rising tide that lifts all ships. That's exactly what we're focused on, and exactly through our newsletter to inform people who are, that they can stay ambiently aware if they have no time. Our guides if you want to jump in. The Flipside dashboard if you want to jump deep into the economy. Metaverse Explorer, Beth, other content creators making videos. We're just trying to retain people. Like it's not that easy to bring people in. We're trying to do it through Elf to some extent, and Cataclysm may help with that as well. But at least we want to try to keep people within the ecosystem, because let's be realistic, and I mentioned on stage, our success depends on the success of Star Atlas. And the success of Star Atlas is directly tied to the community. And I don't just mean like active people, I mean like people need to find the game, enjoy the game and stay around, because we need to grow as a collective. If Star Atlas doesn't succeed, we don't succeed. So, and community is the only thing. Like if the game would be crap, but there's like 2 million people playing it and they love it, fine. That's the number we want. That's what, or at least, that's the most important. So yeah, it's everything. It's everything.
It's everything, right? Like we are here to meet everyone. Like last year when I met the team, I was like, these are real people. And that's how I knew that this project was going to succeed, because crypto is all about trust. If you can't trust the team, if you can't trust people in the community, then you have nothing. Because we're building an IP, we're building a way of life, and that takes people. Sometimes we fight on Discord, you know, but at the end of the day, like we're fighting because we're so passionate. But we're still on the same team. Even fighting Bodhi, like he is still a Star Atlas player. We need him in the ecosystem. We need each other. So I think it's number one, community, for sure. We're gonna build the metaverse together, and we need people for that. Absolutely.
How important is community for a project like Star Atlas?
How important is community for a project like Star Atlas?
For Star Atlas.
Bro, this question is, I mean, there's no Star Atlas without community. We don't have VCs. We don't have anyone. We just have you guys. Like, community is everything for Star Atlas. Has been from day zero and will be in day, 10 years from now. And actually, during the Star Atlas Impact Summit, I'll be talking about the decentralized governance in Star Atlas, you know. So, man, we'll talk about how important it is to enable community to be on charge of the future of Star Atlas. This is like all this show, all these people here, they are only here because we have you guys, we have community. So yeah, man, it is community. Community is the alpha and zeta of Star Atlas. So yeah, that's it. You guys live in my heart. Like Ronald. Yeah, something like that. You know, exactly. That was organic. Almost fun.
Huge thank you guys to all the team members and community members that answered that question. It's such a cool one, but I wanted to take a moment because we were behind the camera. Maybe we should answer this as well, since we have a little bit of an opportunity now. I know a lot of it's going to be echoes.
Should, Aaron, but I think it is time for another ad.
Oh, I think so.
Let's show them the trailer from the Galley Merchants.
Okay, sounds great. Let's go.
Star Atlas. Constructed imagination. To evolve
Thank you to Gallia Merchants for the sponsorship, guys. We couldn't do it without you. Yeah, truly thankful. But let's get into the question. Like I said, since we were behind the camera, Shaddix, tell me about the Star Atlas community from your perspective.
The Star Atlas community. Yeah, the community is the centerpiece of what is happening here. And everything is built around that. Like, let's face it, without community, there's nothing happening. We're just another Web2 game that is centralized and can be censored at any point. For me personally, as an artist, I make music, right? I always wanted to connect my passion about music with my passion about gaming. I made music, like my very first track for Atlas, and it got picked up by Archetype pretty soon, and he texted me and told me, hey man, this is really cool. I love what you're doing. I didn't know there's a music artist in the community, and he really hyped me up. At this point, I was just making a song, and I didn't think that high of myself. I was like, yeah, make a song. Maybe someone listens to it and likes it. Why not? Right? And the community loved it. So again, it was just like always this push for me was the community, like being so appreciative and open and not just criticizing what I do. I just felt like I want to do more for you. I want to do more. This feels amazing.
No, I agree. I think from my perspective, coming from like a content creator, I don't even know what to say exactly. Just like how grateful I am that, you know, anybody watched the videos I created in the first place, that people are backing us now as like we shift into like a more IRL documenting type of, you know, project. I think Funcracker and Brian said it best, like community is everything. And it's not just for Star Atlas, but also the projects that are building within and, you know, and using the Star Atlas IP. It's just awesome. And yeah, thank you guys who are watching this. Like every view is just, it means the world to me, you know, and yeah, we love you. We love you. Bringing it from the videos into the Star Atlas like summit, we tried to do a live stream. And we did end up accomplishing that for a few minutes. I'll talk more at the end about like some of the things that I learned and want to improve for next time. It's really cool because we're speaking about community, and there's, you know, a majority of the community who can't make it to these events. And that's like really like what I know you and I want to do is like bring the event out, right? Whether it's the live streams, like a vlog, or like a vlog hybrid, like what's going on right now. Okay, so Shaddix, I have a story for you regarding the sacrifice that was made to get a live stream going in the Discord. I joined Star Atlas in 2021. If you look on my tag, it used to say join server in 2021.
Which month? You're allowed to show off. You were quite early.
I think
right?
I think it was April or May.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It was probably May, but I'm trying to remember now. I wish I could check for you. but they were giving me mod powers to live stream, and the bot picked it up and thought I was impersonating, I think, myself or someone, and it banned me. So I was banned from the Star Atlas Discord. That was the sacrifice. And now you could see that I have joined the Star Atlas server in 2024. But I begged for all, I even begged for all like the old roles that I had, such as like the battle tested and so on that I acquired, you know, from these events. I don't even remember them all, but I luckily got most of them back, I believe. Yeah, huge thanks to Darwin for getting me back, so, you know, get me back and set up there. And yeah, we eventually got the live stream going for a little bit. And of course, thank you for VB, who's like always live streaming the Discord. Yeah, super cool.
Everything for Atlas TV. Shout out to Atlas TV. Check it out if you ever miss a brew or any Atlas event. Go to their YouTube. Yeah. They got you covered.
So now I think let's share a montage of some of our favorite moments from the first Star Atlas Summit. What's up, guys? How's it going? ShaddixOne Atlas Theory here at the Star Atlas Impact Summit. We are rocking that Gallia merchants. Got it? Oh, yeah. So we're going to go interviews, show you guys the area, as well as get into some games and some other stuff. So, like, yeah, welcome to Impact.
First question is, what happened to the Rome shirt, and why am I now wearing Atheist shirt?
That's a good question. Okay, you're filming, right? You got this? Perfect.
Yeah, well, I mean, the answer is that I love all of my guilds equally. I just want everyone out there to know.
You still have it on you, right? So how many guild shirts are there? Like 10?
Well, I will wear as many as I can, but just know that that means that I represent all of you at all times in this digital realm. Like, I'm there for you and you're there for me, and that's important.
With regards to future collabs, we are open to such things. And again, we have always been friendly with Rome.
Rome is happy to work with Oni. Yeah. It is faction, faction warfare, so we want to work with everyone.
Sometimes giving us a hard time, but that's all right, part of their game and their aspirations. And I don't feel threatened or necessarily insulted by that.
Did you hear that? They don't feel threatened by Rome. Is that the intention of Rome? Huh?
I made a tweet the other day about ordering some ships from AFIA.
Again, still open to us, and we'd love to collaborate on things or just at least continue our relationship as is.
Two biggest guilds in Star Atlas. Disclaimer, it hasn't necessarily gotten approved by Roman leadership. But, we're here, we're meeting people, we're making connections, and AFIA's ship manufacturer, so, So the war machine needs ships.
So you hear it here first. The king does not need approval from the council of Rome.
That was a caveat. It hadn't been approved yet.
I'm Steve Sable. I'm going to tell you about Fury. Fury is something that is cocaine. Fury is cocaine. It is cocaine in a meme token. Okay, and now it is cocaine in a game, and you play the game and you're going to get this cocaine, and it's going to give you the ultimate high, something high that you've never experienced before in your fucking life. Okay, that's what Fury is.
Good event, many interesting projects, and like today with the Impact Summit, it's insane. Yeah, I love it.
How was the feedback about you being a pirate and you?
The feedback on the costume is good. Yeah, so far. So people are scared, and they should be.
I guess kind of the short version, right? Super Phoenix DAO. Basically, we're creating a community, completely decentralized, that's fractionalizing the ownership of the Super Phoenix Titan ship, right? So the reality is we've taken the ship from the team, and now we're opening it up to the public, to the gamers, to anybody who wants to participate, as well as creators who want to come in and bring in their own vibe and kind of help us kind of build out all of the unique experiences that are going to live within the Super Phoenix. So, I feel like Star Atlas is building the game, obviously, which is what they're doing, and the missions and the game loops. And then we're kind of trying to fill in those gaps of in between, what players do when they're maybe not on mission or not, collectively, actively pursuing something in game. We're creating that environment and that ability to kind of hang out, do the social experiences, the virtual environment, the entertainment piece of it, which I think is really cool. And I've got a lot of discussions to be had here over the next few months about getting that going.
We give those guys the space, we give these guys the control of how Galia Expense should work. So having them here participating in this process, it is priceless, and for sure it impacts the Star Atlas lore.
Look at these guys.
Their asses.
Just messing around.
Their asses. I feel this would be a cool content. Bro, guys, those guys have been trying to handle my interview. You guys keep it steady.
Are you getting guild tattoos at some point? Are you getting guild tattoos at some point?
Guild tattoos? I have a perfectly clean body. So far, yeah. So the tattoo angle is, I've gone quite a few many years, decades actually, without getting a tattoo. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to rule it out completely. But it's only a matter of time until I get old and wrinkly.
Well, no one cares by then anyways. So if it's tattooed or not.
By the way, in typical Swagner fashion, at least this time I waited until the festivities, the event was over before the festivities started.
Well, there we go. Already half done with mine.
Chris, can I ask you a serious?
This is something very important.
I'm sorry. When
community-built UI for Sage in the future that's accessible to all people around the world, no matter what their income is. Okay.
Ooh, sorry. Yeah. Was it Michael Caine, everyone? That was really good. Chris, can you just be honest with us? When is Atlas going?
Okay, stop. You sound like a degenerate, like Solana guy just somehow wandered into our impact
Chris,
summit.
that's what people want to hear. They want to know, when will we be making money?
Oh my God, there we go.
Can't get much closer.
Go!
Grenade him.
Come on, man. Come on. Grenade!
Yes, congratulations. In first place, $2,000 in Atlas and a Thimble Mamba X. James,
So guys, the last few clips you saw were from the Surge tournament that happened at the end. It was an amazing time. Like they brought out like happy hour. Most of us had, a drink and we're watching the finals, hyping it up, getting like really into it. And it was just an awesome win. If you want to know more about that tournament and the person who won, go check out the Metaverse Nomads because they just did a really fun interview with them. So,
James.
Yeah, check that out.
Even when you're hodling your favorite meme coins, you may still be struggling with anxiety and depression. You try to put on a brave face, but inside, the symptoms linger. In fact, 2 out of 3 meme coin investors may still experience unresolved stress. When added to your current crypto bag, Puri has been shown to reduce symptoms of meme coin anxiety and depression. It may help you feel better without giving up the progress you may have made with your current crypto portfolio. Puri is not for everyone. Call your financial advisor about unusual changes in your investment behavior or worsening crypto obsession. Investing in meme coins can increase these in those 24 and younger. Elderly crypto investors taking Puri have an increased risk of making impulsive trades. Call your financial advisor if you experience high stress, insomnia, and confusion to address a possible life-altering condition, or if you experience uncontrollable spending, as these may be permanent. High market stability was reported with Puri, and in extreme cases can lead to significant financial gains. Give up on your lack of progress and add Puri to your bag. Talk to your financial advisor about adding Puri and feel better about facing the crypto world. You may qualify to get your first 30 tokens for free. Visit PuriOnSolana.com for details.
Now, before we move on to things that we learned from this process, things we want to improve on with the project going forward, can you tell us a little bit about the newest Star Atlas team member in marketing who may have some interesting future plans for the Star Atlas Summit?
The Mother of Dragons.
Yeah.
Francesca. Yeah, she's cool. She's cool. I like her. Will you wrote the interview now?
How was Breakpoint for you so far? I mean, so far, right now it's open.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. I think it was really exciting to see that Breakpoint was apparently the biggest Breakpoint we have seen, with over 6,000 people. In full disclosure, full noob, it was my first Web3 event, official Web3 event. I've been to the Gamescoms and the BlizzCons, and just really exciting to see the level of energy and honestly opportunity. That's what I'm really pumped about. I think that there's a huge window for us to be able to break through gaming. There's a lot going on in gaming, very chaotic right now. So I think this is the chance for us to get through, and this shows me how much energy is behind it. So we have a lot.
So since you're the new kid on the block, right?
I really am a noob. Sorry.
How did you end up with Starvlog? How did you get it?
It's a great question. I've been wanting to get back into gaming for a bit. I took a little break for working in AI and coming back. And so I said to myself, I really want to get in, but there's a lot going on, very chaotic. And then, Michael and the team had reached out and I was like, oh my God, this is such a great opportunity. The game's beautiful, the world's beautiful, the marketplace is rich, incredible community, like super active. And I've seen some pretty active communities on
that's awesome.
Hearthstone and World of Warcraft. And I'm like, holy crap, this is like a whole other level. And so I just thought it was a great opportunity for me to join the next future in gaming. I mean, this is what it is, and it's a beautiful world. We'll get into it.
What is the summit going to be? What is your vision for the summit for StarvLog.sol?
For me, obviously, incredibly successful in PAX Summit. Super happy to see the result. The turnout was insane. We had more than up to 800 check-ins, almost 2,000 registrants, just really amazing to see that engagement. For me, I see it as next time we're going to have insane merch to the max. We're going to have collectibles, auctions. We're going to have art galleries, music stations, full on, trying to build out and then basically create an even bigger platform for all of you guys in the community to be able to build out against that. So corner the market, go bananas, get the tooth all over your face, let's just have some fun. I'm really excited about what's going to be in store for next year. So let's do this.
So lessons that we learned through the process, I'll go ahead and take this one first. So in 2022, I recorded with an old vlog camera that I had, and the audio was okay, but it wasn't amazing. So this time I really wanted to take a step up in production value. Instead of a vlog camera, I brought 2 new phones, and I got them both the Rode vlogging kit, one for Samsung, one for the Apple phone. And we had tested this footage, and it sounded perfect. It sounded actually pretty good.
We did the live stream, right?
Yeah.
It was working.
Yeah, we did the. Yeah. So guys, full transparency, we lost some footage that we recorded due to audio issues, and that was such a disappointment to me. But I think it really kind of points to where I need to take this next, this whole Starvlog project, and which equipment I need to focus on. I saw so many different camera setups at Breakpoint and at the Star Atlas Summit. I'm like, okay, I need to buy that audio piece. I need that camera. I need, and so on. Really take it to the next step, because if there ends up being more Star Atlas events, say the summit is a separate event, and we also are at Breakpoint, and then we're at Gamescom or, some other events, we need good equipment that we can, pack away and transport, and we know this is quality stuff. And yeah, my audio equipment didn't fully function. So yeah, that was a disappointment for me. So that's kind of my main takeaway is a lot of testing, a lot more testing. And yeah, just spend the money to upgrade, I think, next time. Perhaps it'll be even in a proposal we do. Is there anything that you learned through the process?
Mm-hmm. Well, what I learned is that I didn't prepare the questions too much. Was at first I wanted to just absorb what is happening there in the days before, meet up with the guys and see how the atmosphere is and everything. And I prepared the questions actually at night when I couldn't sleep. So I had a lot of time, so, why not do it then? Not that I would do that differently, but next time I know more or less already what I'm getting into, right? So I can prepare better. So it's good to have this kind of experience with the summit. Next time I will be even more prepared.
I also want to, for next time, since we said arrive a few days before next time, I really want to get set up with SIM cards of that country, with full unlimited data, so that we have backups for our live stream. because while the venue did have Wi-Fi, of course everybody is on that Wi-Fi. It kicked us a few times, and I know there's also like IRL streaming setups that I'd love to look into, because for me that's one of my passions, is like the IRL stream. I love watching them, and I think that just adds a layer to the Star Atlas community experience for those who can't make it. So yeah, I want to make that a big focus next time, and I think we have like a cool little project, you know, for years to come with the Starvlog.sol. So again, thank you to all our sponsors who got us there, who got us to Cambodia. There's still a lot of story to tell, so I appreciate all of you.
Yeah, stay tuned for more, and really hope that next time we will be able to do the same, better.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Better. Always got to improve. Maybe next time as a pip, I don't know if I'll include this, but I think Funcracker mentioned that it should be, something that we go for.
Yeah, even Chris mentioned it in the first place, right? When we did the whole fundraiser, he mentioned you could just make a pip, but it wasn't quite there yet, right? Now we have the console, so next year that's something we can consider.
There's a lot to talk about. We'll get into those things in the future, but thank you guys for watching the Starvlog and our documentation of our journey.
Thanks, guys. Yes, I had a good time. I hope you had a good time watching it. If you have any suggestions what we could do better next year, I mean, it's still a long time until then, but please let us know. We want to make this the best experience for everyone, for you. So just hit us up and let us know. Share your ideas with us. And thanks so much for watching. Again, I think I just said that. I'll just say it again.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one.
What do you feel like will come from it? Like, what will impact be next year, in 10 years, or 5? Let's keep it a bit shorter.
Yeah, well, the team is already extremely excited about the results of this. There's a lot of angles to this. So, like, from the team standpoint, they don't typically interact with the community and the public. You know, Santi and Dominic and Arthur and myself, we're kind of always interfacing, but interfacing through a digital lens. For the rest of the team that are working on what we're building at Star Atlas, behind the scenes, they don't really, they obviously care about what they do. We have an extremely passionate team that wants to build the best of everything. But what I think is probably the most profound out of all of this is when I talk to the team right now, the times that I've been able to do so throughout the day, their reaction to the way that people are responding to what we're building. You know, guys like Gary, for example, he was on the panel early in the morning, and he was like, Michael, I can't believe how much people love what we're doing. Like they never see it on the level that we all see it. So to me, that's incredible. And it's just such a powerful motivator and driver for our team to continue putting in all the time, the hours, and the effort to create what we're creating. So yes, that's powerful. But is there going to be another one? Yes, 100%. Is it going to be associated with Breakpoint? Maybe. I don't know yet, actually. I think there was a major advantage to being adjacent to Breakpoint because people are already here. Thousands of people coming in. Token 2049 is around. You know, F1's going on. So it was easier for us to bring people in. But what I do realize from all of this is that there is a desire to participate in an event like this. And we have a strong audience and a strong community that would love to do that. And so we'll see where it goes. And maybe we do something like this. I don't want to overcommit. You know, maybe every half year, maybe semi-annually eventually, when we get the engine purring and we have the systems in place to be able to do that. But I think there's infinite upside opportunity from here, especially with what we have going on with the tournament right now that is just going flawlessly, I might add.